Good evening.
晚安。
Suddenly, I think about my voice.
突然間咧，我諗起我自己把聲。
Hope this sound good.
希望我把聲好聽。
Usually in Korea, I heard actually today is a national holiday in Hong Kong, and probably many of you have to go back to work tomorrow morning. So in Korea, usually people don't like to go out if next day is the day to go back to work after some holiday. Is there a translation? I don't know.
咁咧今日咧就係咧，其實係公眾假期啦。而聽日咧，各位咧要翻去翻工噶啦。喺韓國嚟講咧，就如果第二日要翻工嘅話咧，通常韓國人咧就唔中意再出街噶啦，嗰個假期嗰晚。
But also they don't care about that's a Dharma gathering the night before they go to work, so they just want to stay probably. But I'm so glad to see a lot of people came to share Dharma gathering, although they know they have to go back to work tomorrow morning.
咁咧就算咧，佢哋知道咧有咩佛法開示啊，佢哋都唔理噶啦。佢最緊要咧就係瞓一個好覺，咁第日可以翻工。所以今日咧係好感恩咧，見到你哋咁多人咧都嚟呢度聽開示。
Please don't send this record to Korea.
請你唔好將呢一個聲帶轉去俾韓國人聽到。
So I would like to start my speech with some interesting moment that I had when I was living in America.
我想咧，我開始分享下咧，就係我當初喺美國嗰陣時嘅情況。
I think it was a trip to extend my visa, so on the way I had to stop in a train station in US.
咁咧，因為我要再續我嗰個嘅 visa 啦，所以咧我就去咗喺美國裏邊咧有個嘅火車站嗰度。
So I was waiting my connection in the lobby in the station, and then I just happened to encounter a group of people. It looks like a family, all in blue.
咁當我喺火車站嘅大堂等緊轉車嘅時候咧，我就見到咧一班人咧，好似一家人咁樣樣，全部咧都係着住藍色嘅衫嘅。
Apparently, probably that must have been a religious group or family.
咁其實咧，原來佢哋係一個宗教嘅團體家庭嚟嘅。
Because all the men were putting on some blue jacket and blue pants with some big hat, all same, looks like a uniform, old style. And then also all the women wear like long skirt, also blue, and some interesting like a hat also, old style.
男士們嗰班嘅人嘅男士們咧，佢哋咧都係着一啲藍色嘅外套啦，跟住就有藍色嘅褲啦，跟住頭頂咧就係戴住一頂好即係比較傳統嘅帽，都係藍色嘅。咁而女士們咧就着住長裙，都係藍色嘅。
So it was so interesting because most of the part I experienced in America was the culture was very casual and one of the most modern, advanced country. So I have never seen that kind of custom, a group of people in the same costume, old style. Probably I have seen only in the movie.
咁第我覺得好得意啦，因為咧係通常我喺美國見到咧美國人嘅文化咧都係中意着得比較 casual 啲，比較輕鬆啲嘅。我未試過見到咧一班人咁樣嘅着法，除咗係睇戲。
So I didn't I tried not to show that I'm really interested in and giving some attention, but I couldn't really stop taking a glimpse of them, looking at them, and so, yeah.
我盡量咧都唔好俾佢哋知道咧，我喺度注意緊佢哋啦，但係咧又忍唔住喎，隻眼成日喺度睄下睄下佢哋。
And of course, all the other people are in t-shirts and jeans or miniskirt, so looks casual, convenient, but only this group were in old style, long sleeves, long skirt, and long hat. So I just thought for a moment, what an inconvenient life. Why do they do that?
咁咧，其他嘅人當然都係着住 T-shirt、牛仔褲或者迷你裙啦。淨係佢哋咧就着住啲好長袖嘅衫啦、長褲啦，仲有一個個帽都好長嘅。我就覺得哇，其實點解佢哋點解着到咁唔方便嘅咧
Then suddenly, some voice behind me, I heard, "Look at yourself."
突然間咧，我聽到後邊有把聲喺度講話，睇下你自己。
I was in grey, in long robe.
我都係着緊灰色，亦都係長袍。
Even no hair.
雖然冇頭髮。
So probably I look to be maybe more weird to many of them there.
可能咧，我望上去咧個樣咧仲怪過佢哋。
So then, it's so difficult for us to see ourselves, while it's so easy for us to see, some short or bad point about others.
真係咧好難咧，我哋自己可以睇到自己嘅，好容易咧，我哋就走去睇咗人哋嘅唔好處啦，或者人哋嘅弱點。
So when we live, it's always about me and the others.
我哋成日咧都喺度生活咧，淨係咧就諗住我同埋其他人。
Just right before we step on this stage in the waiting room, we just happened to talk about a few Korean words.
喺我喺度等緊上台嘅時候咧，我就喺後邊有個休息室嗰度咧，咁我哋開始咧就喺度傾下關於啲韓國嘅嘢。
And we were like talking about English word, "Oh my God," or "Oh Jesus Christ," or in Buddhism, "Namo Amitabha," "Kwansemposa." I don't know how you call it in English, but this kind of expression.
咁喺即係喺外國人嚟講咧，我哋通常叫 Oh my God， 即係哎呀我的天啊，或者而佛教嚟講咧，我通常就會話阿彌陀佛。咁我唔知仲有其他人會係點樣講咧
And the Bariwab Sunim asked me, Sunim, I have heard from Zemma Sungsan that there is one Korean word when a baby just born, the word they like spit out.
係咁咧，阿 Barry 咧就同我講，佢話我聽過咧，崇山禪師咧講過咧，就係有一個字就係形容咧，當個 BB 一出世嗰陣時候。
Is that word something like I go? I go. I go.
咁咧就嗰個字咧就係即係好似話我去。
So many Korean words actually are the imitation of some sound.
呢個係韓文嚟嘅，叫 I go。
So when a baby just born, then actually I'm not sure, but if that's the word, I go.
其實我都唔係好肯定嘅。咁當 BB 仔出世嗰陣時咧，佢哋就話 I go。
So it's very interesting because in Korean, I means baby or kid.
喺韓文裏邊咧 ，I 即係話咧細路仔啦，或者 BB 咁樣。
Go means actually that's from Chinese suffering.
咁咧就原來歌咧就係其實咧係中文嘅苦啊。
So when a human being is born, at the moment already the suffering begins.
當一個人出世嘅時候咧，佢嘅苦就開始啦。
I hope it's not true.
我希望呢樣嘢唔係真嘅咧。
Also, many of our Sangha members probably have heard this word "aigo" in Kongan books.
可能咧，我哋有啲嘅我哋嘅禪院嘅同學咧，都會聽過喺我哋啲公案嘅書裏邊都有講過I go 呢個字。
It's the expression when something really doesn't make sense or something you feel really pity, like "Oh my God."
就係咧，當咧有啲情況你遇見咧，你覺得都冇道理嘅，或者你完全都唔知點樣去處理嘅時候咧，你就好似話我的天啊咁嘅同一個意思。
So what is this I that makes us happy, sad, or desperate? What is this?
咁其實呢個我係咩嚟嘅咧？呢個令到我成日開心、唔開心或者好絕望。呢個我係咩嚟嘅咧
When I heard the theme of today, this conference is understanding yourself and understanding others, right?
今晚我聽到咧，今晚嘅主題咧就係叫知己知彼。
When I heard that, immediately I thought about this the ancient Chinese book, The Art of War.
咁咧，當我一聽到呢一句知己知彼咧，我即刻諗到咧，我哋中國人有本書叫《孫子兵法》。
Probably many of you know more than me about that because it's a Chinese ancient classic.
因為呢本係好中國古代咧好出名嘅本書啦，可能你認識呢本書多過我。
It's about like a strategies or a plan when the country has war with the enemy, then how to actually win the war.
呢個係關於咧當一個國家去打仗嘅時候咧，佢所有嘅行兵啊嘅策略係點樣樣。
And one of the most well-known the words there is actually something like this: understand the enemy and understand yourself, and then you'll win all the battles. Something like that, right?
大家都聽過啦，其中裏邊一句好出名嘅就係知己知彼，百戰百勝。
I actually found it on the internet, so I want to read just exactly because my English is broken, so I don't want to make a mistake.
其實咧，我就係上網睇到呢樣嘢嘅，所以我想讀出嚟，因為我英文麻麻地咧，我就唔想讀錯。
So know the enemy and know yourself. In 100 battles, you will never be in peril. I heard peril means like something like danger.
即係
peril. When you are ignorant of the enemy but know yourself, your chances of winning or losing are equal.
咁知己知彼就百戰百勝啦。但係如果你係
So anyway, if it's not very important, so if you understand the enemy and understand yourself, the chance of your winning is always 100%.
如果你認識你嘅敵人，亦都認識你自己嘅話咧，你永遠咧都100個戰爭裏邊，你都會勝出100次。
So it's very similar to the theme today that we are talking about.
咁呢同今日嘅主題咧係非常之吻合喎。
But actually, in our teaching or in our practice, it's not about beating someone.
但係喺我哋嘅教法裏邊，或者我哋嘅修持裏邊咧，就唔係話要去點樣去打低其他人。
It's not about winning the game in some relationship term every day.
亦都唔係關於喺我哋日常嘅關係裏邊咧要勝出。
If I do this, I can get something more than from this person. It's not our aim in our practice.
如果我做呢樣嘢咧，我可能就喺呢個人嘅身上得到一啲咩嘢？呢個咧唔係我哋嘅修持嚟嘅。
So direction is actually totally the opposite.
我哋嘅方向咧 ，actually 係完全相反嘅。
In our practice, understand yourself and understand others, then you understand how to help the others and yourself.
我哋嘅修持咧就係咧知己知彼咧，之後我哋先知道點樣去幫自己同埋幫其他人。
So just a couple of weeks ago, also it happened in train station, but this time in Korea.
喺幾個禮拜之前咧，又發生咗一件事，但係今次咧亦都係喺一個火車站啦，就喺韓國嘅火車站。
I was going to the platform, the gate, to take my train from Seoul to Musangsha.
我咧就喺個月台度咧，就等緊坐火車咧，由漢城去無上寺。
And a very young girl, probably 1 or 2 years old, and her dad were like playing when I was just passing by them, so they just took my attention.
有一個小朋友，一個女仔咧，大概1至2歲嘅細路仔啦，咁咧就同佢爸爸一齊，佢喺度玩緊。佢哋經過嗰時咧，我就注意到佢哋。
They looked to be so happy. The girls didn't stop laughing.
佢哋好開心啊！嗰小朋友咧，真係 不停咁喺度笑，哈哈。
And what they were doing was, there was a big pillar in the station lobby, and there was some high, about this high, how do you say, some like table.
咁咧，佢哋做緊咩咧？就係咧喺嗰個月台上面咧，就有一個好大嘅柱啦，同埋咧側跟咧就有一個咁高嘅一個好似台咁樣樣。
And this baby was standing there. I think she just started probably walking. She just understand how to walk. So just barely she could stand.
呢個 BB 咧，其實就坐咗喺嗰度上邊，佢咧應該就係啱啱學識咗行路，企都未識企嘅。
And the father, the dad, was just standing in front of her, about arm distant.
爸爸咧就企咗喺佢面前咧，距離一腳手臂嘅位咁上下啦。
And if the daddy just unfold his arm,
咁個爸爸咧打開雙臂嘅時候，
and the baby jump.
個 BB 咧就會跳入去爸爸嘅懷抱裏邊。
It was so interesting because they could miss and she could fall, right?
但係其實咧係好得人驚㗎，如果佢可能咧會跌咗落地下㗎喎。
I looked at like for a second, and they have like eye contact. Ready?
咁你會睇到咧，佢哋係有晒眼神接觸咁啊，準備好啦咁。
And the dad unfold.
咁個爸爸咧打開雙手。
And the girl.
嗰個女仔咧就一跳就跳過去啦。
And the father catch her.
個爸爸咧就接住佢。
So it cannot happen without 100% trust.
如果呢樣嘢咧，如果你冇100%嘅信任咧，係一定做唔到嘅。
Try maybe tonight with your partner.
可能今晚翻去同你嘅伴侶試下。
Or with your teacher, or with your friend.
或者同你嘅導師啊，或者同你啲朋友試下。
Because we are all grown up, maybe one arm distance is too close, maybe 1 meter.
我哋咧都係成年人啦，可能一隻手臂位咧太短啦，我哋可能企1米嘅距離。
It's not easy.
唔容易㗎。
Only when the mind completely connected, it's possible you throw yourself without any condition.
只有咧就係我哋兩個心咧係完全連繫一齊咧，我哋先至可以完全咧係真係將自己係放出去。
Think about your relationship with anybody these days, or think about your job or trouble that you are going through these days.
諗下你而家日常嘅你嘅關係上面嘅問題啊，或者你有遭遇到嘅困難。
So why does it happen?
點解呢啲事會發生呢？
Because there's always a separation.
因為成日咧都有一個分隔喺度。
I,
我，
then you appear.
跟住你咧就會出現啦。
We,
我哋，
then you guys appear.
咁你哋亦都會出現。
So always our practice, the first thing to do is returning to this.
所以咧，我哋個修持咧，永遠咧第一步開始咧就係翻嚟。
We call that primary point.
呢個咧我哋叫做原點。
There's no I, no you.
係冇我冇你嘅。
There's no high, no low.
亦都冇高冇低。
No white, no black.
亦都冇黑冇白。
No life, no death.
冇生冇死。
So when that becomes clear,
當呢樣嘢係清明啦，
everything become complete as it is.
所有嘅一切咧都變成如是。
I is just I.
我就
I is just I.
我只係我，
You are just you.
你只係你，
Sky is just sky.
天空只係天空，
Earth is just earth.
地下只係地下。
Everything becomes clear as it is.
所有嘅嘢咧都係如是，都係清明。
And our practice means how to use it correctly in our life.
我哋嘅修持咧就係點樣將呢樣嘢咧正確地喺我哋嘅生活裏邊運作。
Which means how to help everybody or this world and yourself.
呢個亦都係咧，我哋點樣去幫所有嘅人啦，你自己或者其他人咧喺呢個世界上邊。
So understanding myself and understanding others means first returning to this point which means no separation like the daddy and the daughter.
所以咧，知己知彼咧，即係話咧，係翻嚟呢一點，呢個原點嗰度，即係好似嗰個爸爸同嗰個女一樣。
Which means becoming one with that moment situation.
即係話喺嗰個時刻裏邊咧，係同嗰個處境咧係成為一。
Then all the correct relationship, correct condition, correct situation appear.
所有嘅正確嘅環境、正確嘅關係咧，自動就會出現。
When the daddy-daughter playing the game, if the daddy standing and suddenly he jump and if the daughter maybe unfold her arms, that's not correct relationship, so something terrible will happen.
如果咧嗰個爸爸企喺度，嗰個女喺嗰度，而係爸爸突然間跳出嚟，個女要去接住佢咧，呢個已經係一個唔正確嘅處境，可能會好大件事發生。
But without thinking, just completely becoming one with that situation, then all the correct things just appear by itself.
冇任何嘅思想，而完全咧同個處境合一嘅時候咧，所有嘅正確關係、正確環境自動就會出現。
Thank you for listening.
多謝你哋嘅聆聽。